Great day, family. Another episode with Tony and Odessa taking the TO.
Time out.
Time out with Tony and Odessa. We're still working on an intro.
We're going to get it.
We just want to be consistent.
I think I should sing.
Please don't. Your dad and your brother took all the singing talent. Like all of it.
I think I just need a few lessons.
I need a few lessons. Okay. You need a new dope.
Okay. That brings us to what we're going to talk about today. Being nice.
Was
that nice?
That was not nice. I'm
Okay.
sorry. That wasn't nice. Oh, but we did say we was going to kiss.
No, we didn't.
We talked. Okay, let's stay focused.
Okay.
You don't want to give me no kiss? That's like a grandma. Here's my cheek, boo. Anyway, okay, today we want to talk about the secret sauce. What's the secret of staying married? What's the secret of us lasting 20 years? Actually, 24 years. She has put up with me for 24 years. She's been my girlfriend for 24 years and my wife for 20 years. So, what is the secret sauce to being married?
Well, I think it's sacrifice.
It's sacrifice. It is sacrifice.
I think it's sacrifice. We did not know that in the beginning of our marriage. And to be quite honest, I don't even think I knew what that meant in the beginning. I think I was probably doing it. I just didn't know what to call it. And I didn't know to the extent that it needed to happen. And I didn't know that it requires death.
Death. The secret is death. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, and it is. And so the ultimate secret is sacrifice, but sacrificing like Christ did the church.
Right.
We don't want to be too preachy or too. Odessa says she don't want to be preachy. She don't want me to go in preach because I can preach, but I don't want to preach. But I do want to show the viewers and everyone how the Bible is the secret, and the secret is loving your spouse like Christ loved the church. Ephesians 5 verses 30 through 31 says, actually, for we are members of this one body. For this reason, verse 31, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. This is the profound mystery / secret, but I'm talking about Christ and the church. So the Bible is simple. The whole Bible is about a king, his kingdom, and a royal family. And we want to, one of the main goals of Marriage4Real is to help decrease the divorce rate. And so when we talk about a kingdom marriage, we're talking about the one thing that Jesus preached every single time he had a sermon, and he talked about the kingdom, the kingdom, the kingdom, the kingdom. So when we talk about kingdom, creating kingdom families, one marriage at a time, we're simply talking about heaven on earth. What does it mean to expand God's kingdom on earth? And we believe that is through families. So one of our favorite books that we recommend everyone to kind of get and understand what a kingdom marriage is this book by one of our mentors, Tony Evans. It's The Kingdom Marriage. So this is a really good read about how to and what a kingdom marriage is. So when you say sacrifice, what are some sacrifices that you have made to help our marriage? Or to, what are some sacrifices that you realize that you made to help our marriage?
I often say that everything doesn't warrant a response. So I don't respond to everything that you do and or say. The only reason I will be responding is to get my point across. It probably wouldn't even get us to a better place or help resolve whatever issue we are currently facing. So the sacrifice to me in that is just picking my battles, not feeling like I have to respond to everything. What else? I sacrifice my time.
You do a lot.
I sacrifice pedicures. I sacrifice dog grooming. Should I go on?
No.
Okay.
That's good.
Because I groom the dog now.
You do a great job too, babe.
Thank you.
Thanks for keeping in step with Mr. Budget. Later on, we'll talk about Mr. Budget.
Sacrifice.
That's a sacrifice. Because we're both kind of like spenders. Yeah, you are.
Not anymore.
You used to be. I may be still a spender, but we'll talk about that in another episode. So one of the things that I had to sacrifice, and what I knew that sacrifice looks like, is that I always kind of wanted to give Odessa like the best. So like if we were taking a honeymoon, or if we were having a wedding anniversary or a birthday, I always felt like I had to give her the best. So I've always felt like it's either all or nothing. But I've come to learn, and I've come to sacrifice my ego and my pride by learning that Odessa, she just wants the simple things in life, like just being consistent and courtesy. She even created a list of things that she likes or wants, like a just because list. And it could be as simple as just giving her a pedicure or a night at the hotel when I'm trying to swing for the fences. And sometimes when swinging for the fences, if I don't swing for the fences and hit a home run, then I don't swing at all. But that wasn't being considerate of what she likes and what really mattered to her. It didn't matter about the big material, big trips or things. So me sacrificing my pride and getting her these big luxurious material things, when understanding and relearning her that it's just being considerate and understanding that just a small routine day to day, babe, what do you and the kids want to eat? Or making up the bed, like it's just consistently doing the small things is what mattered most to Odessa, versus me trying to be, do things for her, but it's really for me and my pride.
I used to tell him, like, you have to love me the way that I want to be loved, not the way that you want to love me, because it's easier for you to love me that way.
And that's what we do a lot of times. We speak each other's love languages to each other versus
we
me
speak our own love languages to each other.
Versus me speaking her love language. Her love languages are acts of service and receiving gifts.
Or his is physical touch and words of affirmation.
Yeah, so most of the time I'm trying to physical touch her. I'm trying to words of affirmation, or when she wants me to simply just go cut the grass.
That's it.
Do the laundry.
That's all.
Help with the kids.
That's it.
So that kind of ties back to learning a new dance and just relearning it. You have to be able to relearn each other and communicate expectations.
Right.
Because uncommunicated expectations hurt and kill the intimacy.
And I heard Tim say once in one of their episodes of Unpack that sacrifice keeps the person you value, and compromise keeps the thing you value. And that spoke volumes to me. That I value you enough to do things that I may not feel like doing, because I know that it's one, speaking your love language, and two, it would make you happy. You would be appreciative of it. So there's times where I don't feel like doing things, but I do it because I know it would bring you joy or do you favor or take something, lighten your load for the day, or whatever. So it's little things like that that make the world of a difference for us. And I tell them, like, it's just I don't ask for a lot. I don't ask for a lot. It's just the little considerate things. Just giving somebody a bath at night. stopping to pick up a pizza so I don't have to cook. Just little things.
Yeah, and so men, I want us to really focus on being famous in our own house. I want to be famous, a husband, a dad, protector, provider. I want to be famous in my house versus doing things for the gram, versus what I'm putting out on social media. I want people to see our, what we call real reels. And we'll talk a little bit more about that, about real reels. So we'll start creating more Marriage for Real reels, but just the real reels. I want to see people's real reels.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. That's good. So just think about it. That's what we leave you guys with. Just think about the little things that you can do for your spouse that will just make their day. Value the person that you love. Sacrifice for the person that you value. And compromise keeps the person you value. So everything doesn't have to be your way all the time.
Sacrifice
And compromise. And that will bring you guys so much closer together. You'll be amazed by it. So just humble yourself and ask, like, what will put a smile on his face today? What will put a smile on her face today? And do it. And watch what it does for your marriage.
Yeah, so we're trying to become one. And remember, sacrifice and compromise is the key. Sacrifice is the secret. And it means death.
Don't make it like that. But you do have to die to yourself.
You do gotta die to self. And that's daily, right? Daily.
Yeah.
But that is our time. We will try to continue to be consistent at posting a video every week. And so we just want to decrease the divorce rate, learn a new dance, and keep taking care of marriage.
Kingdom families, one marriage at a time. We love y'all. See you next week.
Grace and peace.